Good afternoon everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is really lovely to have you here, and it is a Sunday, so happy Sunday of course. And it is cool. It's a lot cooler today and it is breezy, but the sun is still out, but we've got cloud, so I don't know. It was supposed to be hot today, so I don't know. They got that wrong, didn't they? But never mind. We've been out, we've been car booting, and I've got a few little bargains which I'll maybe share with you in the week. Nothing major, but for today it is let's use some scraps. And I have got these, well, I've got a pack of them I just brought far out, these enormous playing cards which I was really excited to get when I first started junk journaling. I've done absolutely nothing with them, absolutely nothing, so I'm thinking I'm going to hinge them together. I'm going to cover them with my scraps and perhaps hinge them together with some fabric hinge maybe, and then I don't know, just make some little folios or just little inserts or something, but use them. Let's use them, shall we? We haven't had this out for a while, have we? So let's have a look what we've got in here, in this little let me just make some room to the left and move across with my scraps box. That's it. And then we can have a look what's in here, some bits of Edith and what have you. So let's put two of them to one side, one up there, and let's just start covering. Shall we start on the shiny side? I don't know if I need to, perhaps, don't know, let's see, rough them up a bit to get rid of some of the shine. I've only got a memory board here, and it's not a particularly strong one, but I'll just give them a little bit so the glue can grab a little bit easier. But I'm not going to spend too long attacking the shininess. I think I'm going to use Fabri-Tac, which I think will not so shiny on that side, still a bit plasticky, but yeah, not as shiny. This side was definitely a lot more shiny. Sorry about the noise. Let me try and do it a bit quicker. I'm not quite sure if it's making any difference or not. If it will make any difference. It is taking a bit of the coating off, but the glue might have worked anyway without. But there you go, we've done it now. Done. Woo, Denise. Yes, I said Fabri-Tac, didn't I? I think that's probably the best. And I'm just going to piece some bits of Edith Holden over them here and there, which will probably be the outside. That one's a nice one, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'll have to go over the corners because they're circular, and then cut them out. Okay, so hopefully it'll be fun. And I'm wondering about having this Edith Holden on the outside, and perhaps some some of my scraps that will be like journaling, so plainish scraps on the inside for journaling on. Need a cloth. So I hope you're all well, having a nice Sunday. Lots of fun things done. We've been to see Mum. We have been to car boot, like I say. I think that's about it. Can't think. Oh, we've been to the pet shop to get Simba some of his expensive food that we treated him to on his after his trip to the vets. He's been dreaming about it ever since. So I went and bought. Now, bearing in mind, I usually pay about £6 for a pack of his cat food, and this one was 16 for the same amount of packets. So yeah, massive difference. But I do waste a lot of his cat food, as in, he'll eat some of it and then he'll walk off and say, no, that's enough of that, thanks. And so I'm hoping I can give him a bit less. Definitely waste less. We'll see. It's not guaranteed. You left a bit of a hole there. That was no good, was it? You ninny. They will come in though. I always do it, don't I? I always tear without measuring properly. So I don't really want holly, I don't think. That's nice though. It's a big piece, so we'll leave it there. And there's a nice piece. What do we think? Don't know. That's doubled over and glued, so that's a real thick piece of card. These are from a different book, but still Edith pieces. That's nice, isn't it? That might be nice in the middle actually. So yeah, let's put some text. Have we got any more text or just that? Use some of this one. Let's get some pieces of text on it and put that in the middle. That's what I'm thinking. Right, I don't want all that plain. I'm inking some and not others, just as I feel, so I can't really say. Yeah, there, that's it. The glue wasn't really coming out either, was it? So I've just sat down with the box here. It was on here since I filmed yesterday's, and just sat down. All my bins a long way away, and wondered what to do. So far this is it. Sometimes these are the best projects, aren't they? When you just sit down and play. Yeah, definitely need some more glue, Denise. Right, so I'm going on the edge with that one. It's just lovely, isn't it? The text, the Edith text. Oh, that's got a bit sticky now. I like the. I know there's a lot of white on that. Not white, plain. But I like the number, the book page number. I've done it again. Look. My eye is terrible, isn't it, for yeah, tearing and measuring. Probably only need half that, so we'll save some of it. Should be quick makes, these two things, I hope. But you never know, if it's not a quick make, I shall still be enjoying myself. My voice feels a bit weak, does it sound it? So 5 weeks to my holidays as well. That's what's on my mind at the minute. 5 weeks. And Neil's last day off work as well. He's back to work tomorrow, so I'm sticking to my healthy eating. I have had a sort of a day off. I haven't had anything too bad. I'm still no sugar in my tea and coffee and what have you, but I have had a couple of wagon wheels. I don't know if you have those in other countries apart from the UK, but they're sort of a biscuit, nice biscuit, big biscuit with marshmallow in it, and jam. They were jam ones. Yeah, so I've had a couple of those, and I've had a packet of like crisps, which I believe you call chips in the US, but not. They were like puffy snacks, I guess. Well, there's some more text that's different. Look, right? Shall we try and not make it too small this time? Because we can always trim the top, can't we? Yeah, like that. Let's put it on. It's harder than you think, collaging with scraps from Edith. Well, with the scraps I've got left, that is. Maybe it's just that I haven't got my eye in yet. You know what I'm like when I first start crafting. So I'm just thinking I don't necessarily need to cover all that middle. I just want something from about under that H up there. That's nice. So about there. We won't leave it short. Don't know why I inked that bit, because it'll be going under that circle. Am I covering too much of my text? I was going to say I don't need it all, but it kind of goes in a strange shape that way. So yeah, that's better, isn't it? Oh, I think I'm going to. Oh dear. Oh, I'm pleased that landed on the paper. Yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy this. It seems now it's coming together, it's pretty. And I'm definitely going with a circle, but I've got other big flowers, look, that I could put on, so I'll put one on the other one. I like the fact that it's a different colour background as well to the rest of it, because it's not out of the actual Edwardian Country Notes diary, one of those two. It's from a book that just uses her illustrations, a more modern one. Yeah, I like that. So I'll do the other one and then we'll do both the back, you know, the insides together. Yeah, that feels more like a back, so we want to make this one perhaps front. Yeah, with journaling inside. So let's look at these big pieces. Wild geranium. I've got quite a few of those circles that I cut out. And what have we got in the way of... We want some text. I don't want December on it particularly. So there's a nice piece of text. Which one are we going? I like this. We could have two though, couldn't we? We could have a circle down there, do you think? I would like that one. Might like it there. Yeah, I'm just going to get a few pieces. What have we got here? Oh, organised that I might want. That's nice because it's small text. And I'm going to throw some of these swaddy tiny bits away when I've done. Well, there's a nice piece for the bottom corner. An edge. How pretty is that? Oh, that's quite a big piece. Look, that would make a lovely journal card, wouldn't it? That, yeah, that can be backed as journal card, right? Oh, that's a nice text. Sort of middle there. So let's stick that one there, and this one kind of middle, and then see how we're going. I'm not going to ink it because I think a lot of the other things are going to go over it. Yeah, so Simba's fast asleep. He was out while we went out this morning. He didn't want to come in. It was sunny when we went out, so yeah, he was ready for in when we got home. And needless to say, he's had a packet of his food, so yeah, he's now fast asleep in the chair, having had quite a good day. Better day than he knew he was going to have when he woke up. Oops, I still haven't been in my room much. I don't know, maybe I'll be better tomorrow when Neil's gone back to work. Maybe I'll get my full mojo back for crafting then, because I really need to get on with my journals. It's my plan to spend an hour first thing when I get, not when I get up, before I get up, kind of coming in my PJs as it were, and have an hour tidying up, because that often motivates me. If I just sit and, you know, put a few things away and sort a few things out and tidy a few folders and boxes up, that often motivates me to want to get on and craft. So that's what I'm going to do. Oop. I did spend a lot of yesterday messing with my sewing machine that decided it didn't want to sew nicely. I do like that with all the text over it. Do we want June in it? I don't think I do, you know. I kind of like the leaves there on the flower, so... Oh yeah, it could go at an angle, couldn't it? It doesn't have to. So I've got a tiny bit there, could have done with a bit more of that in there. I know I'm playing with little tiddly bits, but it's fun. I'm wondering if to just stick all the rest of it on a book page like I did before, and just leave it ready for whatever. What was we having down here? Was there something or wasn't there something? We were having a circle, weren't we? Did we have one that colour, that deep one? Yeah, so we do need something. I'm going to start hiccuping now, would you believe it? I have had my lunch, but we were quite late with it, so maybe that's why. Yeah, I don't want to overdo the text on this one. What else have we got though? It's either text, isn't it, or picture, so So I should have had some plain. Try a bit of that down. Oh, there we go. Actually, I've got 3 journals on the go, 4 journals on the go, not 2. So I've got the 2 that I've just started kind of filming with you, and then I've got the one that's been the Memory of Meadows journal. I'm glad some more of that up there. That I'm doing for my holidays. Woohoo! Holidays again. Can't stop talking about it now. Yeah, I need to finish that one. I think what I'll do is finish it and then I'll just give you a flip through of it, rather than doing it on camera. So I've got my sewing one. They're the 2 that I was talking about. I started the sewing one and I started the... which other one? Oh, just a random one using that blue one, using up the ephemera, didn't I? Didn't name it, I don't think, did I? That hard-backed journal. Yep, so just a bit down here. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of creating patches. Yeah, I think that will do it. I think I want a little bit of ink on that top bit. And then I'm going to cover the whatever I leave in. Cover in with the big images. So that one will be going there, isn't it? And this one here. Let me just move these out of the way. Don't know if I want that one at the bottom. Is it because it's not the right colour? Wild geranium. Yeah, I don't think I want a circle because I've got one on the back. I quite like those 2. Let's turn this one down a bit here. A little bit. And a little bit here. I hope I don't overdo it. Make it too small. You have. No, not really. I can soon put a patch in there. Although, yeah, that's better. Should I tear this white out, do you think? It's doing it now, so do I want to leave that on? I'll leave it on for now, and then if it looks silly, I will take it off. Oh, yeah, it was covering a lot up, wasn't it? And it did look silly, so do we just want the stalk off? Don't like that now I've done that to it. Put some bits in the bin. I've pressed play, haven't I? Yes. Oh no, not in the bin because the bin's too far away. What about this one then? No. So let's try this one at the bottom. Yes. Yes, I like that one there. Right, what we're going to have, some sort of label maybe. Have we got anything here? No. That might be nice, might it, if I covered the rest in? Yeah, let's put a piece of that one in there. Right, I'm going to use some of this as well because that glue is getting rather gloopy now, and it seems to be sticking fine. So if that does, I think this will. Glitter. Just go over the edge a bit because I can trim the edge. Which way did I want you? Yeah, I like that there. And there's no need to ink it because it's got that torn white edge, which makes it's different colour from the background, makes it stand out. We are still having terrible issues with our internet, and it's not just us. Mum and Hayley are both having trouble, and I think, and we're not all the same internet provider, so I think they're doing the new cable. They've got the lines up everywhere, all sorts of. I like that. all sorts of work going on. It's the new fast fibre. What is it? Is it the 5G or something like that? I don't know. I don't really know, but we're assuming that that's what the issue is. Oh, that only just fitted, Denise. But yeah, it goes out at the most inconvenient times. It's not too bad in as much as, you know, Neil and I have got plenty of data on our phones. And as you know, we're not massive TV watchers because we watch TV down the internet as well. We're not massive television watchers, so, you know, when that goes down, it doesn't really matter, although Mum is. Yeah, it's just so annoying when you're in the middle of doing something, you know, like uploading a film or something and the internet goes down. Because even though we've got really good 4G, you know, data, it's still a lot slower than... No, I liked that when I first put it on, and now I'm not sure. A lot slower than, you know, Wi-Fi. No. I think it'll have to be you. Maybe I just don't like the flower on it. No, I do like the flower on it. What do we think? Can I tip it up and have a look? Yeah, I think it'll look better when it's got the hinge on it and the... Let's do it. It could be one of those things that I don't fall in love with initially. Looks like a gun or a whistle from this side. Oops. Or a pipe. Yeah, well done, Denise. Look at the state of that. Where will we go in there? Oh, well. You're going to be known as the awkward piece at this rate, because it's the paper, it's not me. Right, let's get rid of some of that glue. Stuck to me cloth. I thought there was a lot more hanging over than that. It's not that bad. Yeah, I've got gloopy scissors now. Never mind. They're probably very close to you as well. It's just I need to see that side when I'm, you know, if I do the same on here. Yeah, I think maybe if I get a label on it there, it'll look more like... can't see for my phone. What were the labels? Might look more like something, might it? You know, plain one, bigger than that. That's nice. Don't run away, come back. Maybe I just want a brown one. Are they in the other side, or are they still in the... Too small anyway. Don't like the colour, but too small. Go on in. So let's look at in the box. Dislike that one, but I was just looking for something to kind of stand out a bit more. It's big enough, do you think? Oh, I love that one with the piece of sellotape, faux sellotape on it. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to cut the corners and make it a lozenge. So, did you see yesterday's video about the giveaway journal? Oh, that's what I was doing. I thought about my journals. Yeah, so I've got the giveaway journal to work on because, yeah, I think 99% of the people that have seen it so far have said they'd like it decorated, which is fine. So I may do some of that on camera, so you get to see the process. And then if you end up winning it, you know, you can see it being made on video. So it will probably be, yeah, through next week, and then I'll draw it at the end of the week. So if you didn't, you've got time to go pop on and listen to what you need to do to enter. I have still got all the names in the box from the people that entered the previous one. I told you your names were remaining in the drawer, and they have. They're still there. Right, let's get the inside done, and then I can hinge. Right. hinge it together. Right, I'm going to put some of these bits in the bin. I'm going to take that off there because I didn't like it with that on. Oh, sorry, just bear with me while I tidy them out a little bit. Some I like. Some like that look I can let go. Like I say, some of them are going to end up on I don't like that, on a piece of book page. Oh, that one's quite nice as well, funny shape. I'm going to let that one go. I'm going to let those, no I'm not. I nearly did. No. Yeah, I don't want September, I don't want that little bit. No, it can go. We've just used June months, haven't we? So I'm going to let that go. So I'm getting rid of quite a bit, look, quite a few bits. So thank you for encouraging me. Just to practice what I preach about. If they're, you know, if they're not your fave, get rid. Okay, we got rid of a small handful there. All I've got to do is hit the bin with it. I did. Yeah, that's better. By the time I get that lot stuck on a book page, it'll be gone, won't it? So, what we're going to cover this with? Anything in here, because that's what this is supposed to be, for covering. Get rid of that bag. It's just a plain piece of cream. And some of that really could do with piece of book page, you know, internal book page, what's the word? Do I want them the same? Not the same, but similar would be good. That's a bit bright, isn't it? I've got another one here. Are you big enough? Oh, that's just a tease, isn't it? Just not quite. To you? No, none of you are big enough. So I've got one piece out of that. But there will be some in the bottom of this box. Let's have a look. Let's have a little dig. Of course, I've got all this coffee dyed. There's a big book page. Oh, that's it. We can have the same look. Have the same on both pieces. Yeah, put it on the right way, Denise. That would be good. So we're kind of going that way. Now I could just glue them together and fold it over, but oh, I've got a lot of glue on my finger. Yeah, I'm fancying some fabric hinges now I've said it. So I do hope that feels like I'm pulling skin off. I'm not. It is glue, but it's well and truly welded to me. I didn't know I was putting my fingers in it. Ouch. Oh, sorry guys. I've done. Anything coming out of you? Just it will grab better, I think, with fabric out. We're nearly empty though, and I don't have another bottle. Do you remember how long that other bottle lasted when I was trying to empty it? This was the new one, was it? I think it was. Yeah, this was the new one, and I've just used it since I opened it. Come on. Are you bunged up, or is there nothing left? There we go. I'll have to try the Kalal, I think, on the other one. I think it must have been just right at the bottom, empty. To get around the edges because I want it to stick. I'm squeezing it really hard. That's hard work. It's a shame about the weather, I have to say. We've had some beautifully hot days. At some points it was like being in Ibiza. Like I say, we've got all the garden furniture out now and the big relaxing chairs. Let's see how that fares. So yeah, I hope it's not going to turn again. Oh, I breathed all that in. Ooh, I'll be high. You get high from breathing Fabri-Tac, anyone know? I know some glues do. Oh, I don't know how I managed to just have a big breath of it, but I did. There's not an awful lot in there. Let's Gloopy Glue City. Let's try this one then. Also nearly empty. I do like to get them nearly empty before I buy more though. I know it can be a worry not having another one ready, but it's space, and it, you know, it clutters your mind as well as your workspace when you've got so many glue bottles here, there and everywhere. Mine anyway. Yeah, that smells strong as well. It's just a different smell. Definitely came out better, didn't it? So I'm going to cut round them. I'll just give them a moment or two to dry properly. I am on the right side, aren't I? Yeah. Well, I quite like this side now I've seen it, but never mind. We're going with the orangey colour now. Yeah, just leave it to dry, and then we'll cut it out. So shall I stick some bits on the other pair? Oh, didn't I have something there that I was going to back as a... Was that it? Yeah. Let's do it on there. It's just a nice piece of book page. I don't know if I want to leave the edges a bit ratty. I think I will. Might even leave a bit of that green showing round. Let's see. I'm going to use this. It's paper on paper, so this will be fine. Maybe a nice bit of lace on the top or something. I get a nice sort of journal tag journal card. That'll be another scrap of Edith used up, and it'll be another book page used up, won't it? And another piece of ephemera. So I'll let that dry as well. Oh, I've got lots of things drying. Let's move them over. This is that one with that lovely stenciling on it again. I mean, I've got a lot of it now, so let's... What did I do with that? That rubber downer thing. Yes, this emery board, that's it. Just give it a little bit, just so it can grab here and there particularly well. Definitely does take some off, I can feel it. Removing the shine. That's it. Move along. It's the Queen's turn. That treason, what I'm doing to the Queen's face. But she's not a real queen, is she? So there we go. Be nice gessoed on these so you can see bits of them through. Now I've come to think about it, I thought once I got them out I might start coming up with some ideas, and luckily they're not too thick either, so by the time they've been covered with this and this, yeah, that side down, yeah, this shouldn't be too big for anything. That's some nice big journal cards actually. I want to use them up rather than just having them sit. Well, they were in a drawer and I've got them out. I don't want them to, and I've put them on my shelf, but I don't want them to just sit there for another year now, although there is quite a lot of them. I'm going to go in the middle because that's where the lovely part of the pattern was that I wanted. Leaking out, that's it. Yeah, I have a feeling I've got more glue on me than anywhere today. Back to what I used to be like. I'm sticking to everything I pick up. Right, you stop sliding around. Yeah, you'll have to just leave it alone to grab, Denise. I'm looking a bit wrinkly on there. Let's give it a bit of oomph while it's still wet. Oh, I love that paper. I might just cover the back with a whole piece of scrap as well. Oh dear. Yeah, let it dry. Okay, what should we put on this one? This is nice. Will it show through? That'd be nice on. Oh yeah, we'll have those. Do they fit? Just one on each side then, and we'll have some dyed paper on the back. I'll make a couple of really big journal cards. Did that open? Yeah, it did. Okay, in you go. Get a bit more glue off me. So I want something else for the back of, like that. You. Oh, you're quite nice as well. Yeah, I particularly like this. It looks like an oil stain, kind of. I don't know if you can see the colours in there. You know when you spill oil and you can see the colours of the oil in it? You're running, but I don't think there's out coming out, is there? Squeeze it, Denise. Yeah, I think I might need my glue. I do have Amazon Prime, so if I order some today, it should be with me tomorrow, hopefully. Although sometimes it's late at night by the time it gets to you. Depends if there's a van already coming my way and where the glue comes from. You know, what you're buying, wherever it's coming from with Amazon. Okay. Oh, now, if that's the bit you want, was you telling me? You need it that way. Okay, just let it grab a minute before I run it with the runner. What's this? The brayer. Or is it just a bray? I think it's a brayer. That's it. And they'll be nice on the other side of them, won't they? So let's just... I've got a gluey desk now. Got them a bit smaller so they're not taking all the desk up. That's it. So those two are going on there, and with some nice big journal cards. And I'm gonna cut round it with a bit of the green showing, and then I can decide at a later date when I use it if I still want the green showing. Whoops, a bit close there, not much green there. And they're not very straight there. Better. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on, I do hope not. Go away, sneeze. I ain't got time for you. No time to be sneezing. Don't lose that while it's still drying, Denise. Okay, let's use the scissors in case they're still gloopy. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to clean my scissors tomorrow as well. I'll have a Monday morning sort out. Those in the bin. Was there any more? Yep. Otherwise they'll just get corralled back up with the... Hang on, I've got to throw. Most of it went in. I knew there was another one. Look, it's there. Yeah, they'll end up going back in with the scraps. Yeah, it is quite a nice thick piece now, so it will make a nice cover for something. Folio, journal card. Got a little bit of white showing there. That's it. Like it. Move some of these. Got too much in my eye line, I think that's the thing, so you probably have. so you can't appreciate the one piece. Or I can't. We can't. Oops, don't cut into it, Denise. Oh dear. So I hope you're all well. I'm fine. My cold's gone, but it has left me with a very weak voice. I think that happens sometimes when you have a cold in your throat, doesn't it? It used to when I was a teacher. I think that's probably where my voice weakened. I was working with people who had taught, all the life from leaving school and were like 60 odd and practically had no voice at all, ever. Mine used to come and go. But yeah, I do notice that when I'm poorly, I'm left with a bit of a croak. And that, did you hear that high pitch then? It doesn't sound like my normal voice, to me anyway. But it's not keeping me awake at night now. Oops. I don't know if it's stuck to me or just lively. No, I didn't think about the hinge, did I? Because I was going to put it on the outside, but it's going to have to go on the inside because I don't want to go over that beautiful pattern. So we want some material. Material scraps, and have we got any? Yes. But I really want coffee dyed. I don't think there's any coffee dyed in here. Just across the other side of the room. Oh, well, that'd be pretty, wouldn't it? Look at that. Oh, it goes that way. That's a shame. Don't really like it that way. Oh, this. Do you know what this is? This is on the cover of the journal that I'm doing for the giveaway. That's the right way. I think it is. Yeah, I like it. Let's use that. Just trying to find a pretty piece. I mean, I like this floral, but I like that as well. Let's just chop it there. These will go on snippet pieces. And yeah, up there I think we've got two really pretty pieces then, haven't we? Now, are they too thick? No, I don't think so. But I do need to keep those in a straight line. That's not going to be easy, is it? I know. We'll use the grid. It still won't make it perfect, but it will help. It will give me some visual lines. So the hinges are going on. Are we going to put pockets or anything in here, or is it just going to be? I'd just have is it a centimetre? That I think it is. I'll just have a centimetre gap. I think that's it. Of course, when I press down, it'll move. Stop. What's that one at the top? A flower. So, yeah, I don't mind if we have pockets. I don't mind if it covers that hinge. I'd rather have the extra length. Oh dear, the extra length on the hinge. Let's get rid of that cloth now. So I think if I just, you see. You're back where you should be, just about. And then the same, moved it again. There. What I'm thinking is I can go under the edges once I get the material in place. Move you off, are you where you should be? It does look slightly longer, this right one. Is that better? I think that's it. Can you not move? All this grabs. Maybe I needed less than a centimetre. Is that the right way? Yep. hinge, I mean, spine kind of thing. Although I don't suppose it matters, it's fabric, so it will fold. The fabric will fold, won't it? This is the peril of just making something without much forethought or practice. No practice at all, and not much forethought. That's it now, you see, I can, oh, it went all the way down, that one. I can just get under wherever it isn't stuck like that. Super. Little bit spare there. Oops. That was very nearly all down. I do hope I'm in camera. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think I am. I'm just thinking a couple of pretty pockets. Of course, we've got the prettiness inside, but not on the outside of there, so maybe we just want a small, or about a full piece. No, not a full piece, just a small piece of the same, I think. Like that. So. Square it off a bit. We're looking square. Still going up there a bit. Oh, not too much, still too big. Just a little bit. You come out, otherwise you're going to get glued in there. Then you will be in trouble. Yeah, that's about the same. Right, what do we think to it on there? Do we want it less? It's this, it's covering this beautiful thing up, but that's the way it goes. So about there. And then take some off the top. Oops. Straight. A little bit off the bottom. No, it's still too big. Let's have a bit more off the top. This is how I measure. Obviously measuring it would work, you know, properly measuring it. I'm going to do it. Just think it will look better with a little bit showing this side. I'll glue that down as well. Oops. Okay, lay down. Make it that bit stronger anyway, won't it, the hinge? And then we haven't, you know, we've got two nice sides. It still look a bit big. To me, is it my eyes? Yeah, it's my eyes, it's fine. I think I went a bit high there with that. A bit up there. Okay. I did look just there. That's it, that's got rid. That's balled up. Stuck down there. Oh, ever so slightly not. That's it. And you, same. Oh. Didn't I check that one? Obviously I didn't. That's it. I quite like it. Be nice actually with a big pocket in there, wouldn't it? One of those big double pocket pieces. So it could be like a little loaded. Leave it open to dry. Yeah, we'll do something with that one day in the week. Put some big pockets in it. Get rid of some rubbish. Right, I had something else. These. Get some big journal cards out of these. Still feel a little bit wrinkly, but I rubbed it with the... This one's fine. It's a nice sound, but it is wrinkly. These might end up being stitched just to make sure we're secure. Right, I need to put around them. What was I doing? Let's use these, they're more accurate. Oops. More precision. But they seem to have something stuck on them. There we go. So what have you got in your stash that you'd like to move along? I think I might send some of these out with orders. That will move some of them along. You know, the playing cards for whoever orders to play with. If I know they're a junk journaler, no point in sending them to people that, you know, just buy the journals and don't create them, because there are people like that who buy them. I can do that afterwards, can't I? Just don't know if I want to get a better corner on that. Yes, that's it. That's better. Feels more, yeah, like an accurate corner. So, doesn't matter which way up. I just want it on there somehow. And get that mat out. I don't want to glue on it, because that's what I'll do. So as low down as I can, I think. Try the art glitter again. It's very thin paper. The digital paper here that I'm using. So I think it should grab fine, and I'll be able to get right close to the edge with this art glitter. Hopefully. Seem to have. Okay, let's get some on quick. Yeah, I think maybe that other one is... Did I use the Fabri-Tac on it, because it is at the end of its life and a bit gloopy. Oh no, this one, the other side of this. Maybe that's why it's good noise though, don't you think? And it's a lovely pattern. Yep, so again we'll let it dry a few minutes. It feels smooth, so and we'll do the same with this. I'm thinking an eyelet in the top and maybe some lace, I don't know. I know that'll make it a very big journal card, but sometimes you want a very big journal card, don't you? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's put an eyelet in it and some lace. Oops, what did you do there? You didn't quite get the corner in there, Denise. That's better. Yeah, so I'm actually cutting the card as well, making it a deeper or shallower, I don't know. Shallower probably. Oh, look at that, can't get rid of that. You're going to have to be glued onto some paper. So I want that one near the top. We'll go with this again. I'm going to do the edge last, I think. By the time I get the middle done like that, the edge is probably dry. Oh, hiccup, sorry, beg your pardon. Or nearly. Nearly dry. There we go. near the top. Do this quick because it's art glitter. It should grab very quickly. Lovely. Beautiful papers those. I think they're from Cheney B. I think that's probably grabbed because it's such thin paper. Oh, let go. Round we go. Come on. Oops, that's it. So I could really do with spending an hour on my an hour or 3 is what it ends up being on my Etsy shop tomorrow as well. I might see if I can get something in it. No promises, but there might be some ephemera pops up. We'll see. If I do it in there again, I think I will. Yeah, you can see when you put it in if there's anything to cut off or not. Tiniest little bit in there. No, not really. No. Okay, shall we put some ink on it? This looks so much nicer when the edge is defined, especially when it's got a lovely round cornered shape like that. Crying out for some lace, these, aren't they? Grungy on the back and pretty on the front. Yeah, I re-inked my pad and then I left the ink off it again. Terrible at the minute for remembering to put my ink pad lid on. I'm alright with the glues, but it's the ink pad. Right. Okay, this one. Still grungy on the back, but not as dark as the other one. I feel like I'm cutting the card, I think I was. Never mind. Because I want to be right close up. Don't want it hanging over. Yep, definitely cutting the card. Again. Okay. So it's nearly time to think about cooking tea, so that's probably what I'll be doing when I finish here. And we're having spaghetti bolognese, seeing as it's not red hot summer a day like it has been. So we both love spaghetti bol, so it's a nice easy meal. It's Sunday, we should be having Sunday lunch, but we're not. We can't be bothered. We're having something nice and easy. There we go. And then I shall be back to me fruit and veg tomorrow on my own while Neil goes to work. I think that's probably okay to fold over now, isn't it? So, what do we want on them? Let me just grab some eyelets. Some nice white ones, look. Don't use the white ones very often. Yeah, they're sort of a creamy white. No, not creamy white. Greeny white. They're not pure white anyway. And what sort of lace would we like? The green one's unravelling. They're just little bits. That's not really what I'm after. There's my bits of lace here. Just wondering if I want a big piece of something. Okay. I've got one of those. Yeah. Yeah, just my scraps on the table. Ouch, that's my elbow crunching. bit of a strange shape. I don't mind an odd shape, but it did look like, you know, like a piece. That's quite nice. Yeah. We can have it kind of there. We can still have that in. Try not to use those, Denise. Oh, how can we make this one more interesting? Around there a bit. Oh dear. I think this is the edge that I'm cutting. It is. Oh, please don't use these scissors. I don't particularly want that little bit on there. So I did buy a blouse that I'm going to cut up, a lace blouse. Very pretty, very white. At the car boot today. Don't know why I just fancied a bit of lace on those, but that one's not really doing it for me. Oi. Wrong scissors. Bit too uniform. Cut the edging off. There and there. Yeah, that's better. Don't want this edging off. Move one that way. Yeah, let's have one each side. Just a little tiny piece of lace. Where's my choppity chopper? There. Right, shall we mark the middle? The middle-ish. So you can come off and pencil. I can see I've got all my glue lids off. Never mind. So 12, so we want to be about 6-ish. There or thereabouts. So we don't want to be right up there anyway, do we? Somewhere around there. Oh dear. Yeah, I think I need to spend 2 hours tomorrow clearing up before I film anything. It's a bit lower, that one, isn't it? Let's go a bit higher. I'm not necessarily making them a matching pair. I know they're going to end up looking like one. Do I think that's too low? Too late now. It's done. Don't want anything behind it. I don't think I do. I'm going to say no. Let's go rustic. Right. Do it the right way, Denise, otherwise you'll get it stuck. That's it. That's going on there. Here. It's all going far too well. Hold your breath. That's nice with that dark one, isn't it? Were you going on there like that? I think you were. Yeah, I know it's pale on pale, but I quite like it. Are you coming undone? You cheeky thing. It could be that it's, yeah, maybe I will end up stitching these because it could be the, oh, good catch. Could be the shiny. I didn't do the edges, did I? I didn't unshine the edges with that. So if I put those in a bit, not over the edge, then if I want to, and I do want to stitch around them, I think I might have you at the same angle that way. No, I like you that way. It'll stitch over it anyway, I think, won't it? It's only a little bit of lace. Put a bit of, right, what we're going to do, just put a bit in the middle and then go around the edges. Yep. You're definitely going this way. I'm thinking a little label on the back as well. What do you think? Just to give it a little bit of something. That's it. Are you stuck? Stuck enough now for lace. Lace doesn't have to be 100%. down, does it? A few little sticky out bits, quite good. Ooh. So what we're going to put through the top, some lace or some ribbon. What do we think? Got a couple of pieces of those. Leave it plain. I've got some ribbon. Could have ribbon in with them. We've got a tiny bit of organza. Look. Let's have a look then. There's enough to have a bit of organza in each. Sometimes it's just these final bits, you know, what you thread through and things like that, that make all the difference. Am I going to get that through, do you think? Yes. No. You tease. Organza. I'll get it through because I can poke it if I have to. It'd be rather nice if it just went through without. Let's see. Oh, we're through, but are you big enough? I know I'm all fingers and thumbs, sorry. I need them opening out together. So I can pass it through. Come on, where are you opening? It's that organza that's fighting me again. So pretty, but so much trouble. Go on, in you go. It would be easier if I had bigger pieces and then cut them off, but I haven't. I'm using scraps. So let's see if we can make it work. Go on through. Might have to just poke it with something, because it really does, that organza really does have a mind of its own. I think we're through. Have we got enough? We don't want it to just look like a bit dropped off. Just give it a good pull down. I don't like it. Might need some glue under it to keep it in. Oh, I like it. Keep it in place. It might want to undo itself. Oh, it's pretty, isn't it? Right. Oh, I see another piece, yes. And I think this lace is smaller than that one, so let's see what we can do. I can always put a different piece of pink lace through if this one is far too short, but we'll try it. Come on. Yes, it's short. It's very short. I think it might be just a little bit too short. Come on. No. You're only going to put me through to pull me out again. I know you are. Go through. I'm going to be brutal with you in a minute. Go on, through. Who's not playing? Come on. In. That's it, just you now. Drawn a pencil mark on this piece, look. I think it's going to be too small. I know that piece of organza's not through yet, but it's this pink. Yeah, the pink is too small. I'm just fighting a losing battle, as they say. So the organza's fine. I need something bigger than that pink. Got this peachy colour. Would have been nice on there, wouldn't it? Let's try a piece of that nice long piece, because we'll trim it when it's through. So it's like two. You can use it as nice wide lace, but it's got a place that you can cut it down the middle, and it still looks like a piece of lace with a straight edge and a curvy edge. See what I mean? well, quite clever. It's modern lace, it's not pink and pink. But this is a very white blossom piece of glue stuck. Digital, so I think that it can take the pink. Didn't make it very much bigger, did I? No, I did. Come on, here we go. So make sure I've got all the bits. That's better. You're just a little bit bigger there than the rest for some reason. I'll soon sort that. There you go. Pretty. Love that piece of white and pink in there though, I really do. Yeah, I like those. So let's just have some sort of a label on the back, and I'm thinking something pastel coloured, which I think I've already got out. Well, I've got everything else out. These. And then I've just spotted those, which I love, those little tiny specimens. Right, on pink. So some of these are collage type Nanines labels, which are garden pastels, I believe. But the others, and I think these that I'm using are mine, are just label shapes that I cut out of paper, digital paper. Just double check. Right, like that one on there and that one on there. Yeah, so I've got one of Nanines. That one is Nanines. It looks like it's got tiny type behind it. And the other one is mine that I've just cut out of paper in a lozenge shape. So where do we want them? Oh my, look how long I've been. See what happens when you're having fun. Well over an hour. Goodness me. Do I like them at the bottom right? Either side. I like them both this side. Well, I'm so sorry if you stuck to the end. Let me know. Let me know if you're still here an hour and 10 minutes later. Is that the right way up? It's hard to tell. Oh my goodness, Denise. I don't know what Neil will think. He said, I thought it was only going to be 20 minutes. 3/4 of an hour, I said, actually. Lovely. I just had too much fun with those once I started. Where's the other bits that we made? So, yeah. Bit of a messy make today. Yeah, this took a while as well, didn't it? Wants inking here. But, yeah, like I say, I'm going to put some pockets in it, and it'll probably be like a loaded folio. It's a bit more inking. But it's fun. It used some scraps up. And then this. I think this is going to need the same as those. It needs a bit of lace or something on the top, so I'll do that. It might be that you've already seen it with lace on the top in the thumbnail, who knows. But thank you so much. I better go now, and I will see you Monday working on one of the journals. Bye for now.